One of the most highly anticipated movies coming out next year is Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. That much we know. It's coming. It's on its way. And now The Odyssey has put its trailer online in all its goodness. Now, it is not like the 5-6 minute long prelude that we got on some other IMAX screenings. I still have not seen that because it never played in any of the movies that I was in. But I did get a chance to see this trailer when I went to go see Avatar Fire and Ash, and they have now dropped it online. And I gotta say, as somebody who has not seen the prelude stuff, I loved it. It's perfect for a first trailer. Again, you know me, guys, right? The first trailer, I'm not looking for a hell of a lot. I'm looking for, give me a sense of the feel. Give me a sense of the tone. Just give me a little taste. Trailers 2 and trailer 3, that's when you can get into a little bit more of the nitty gritty, giving some story details so we can understand what's going on. But that first trailer is just supposed to be that initial little hook. And I'll tell you what, guys, for me, it was it. Now, look, Odyssey was already one of my most highly anticipated films of the year. This trailer made me even more excited for it. And Rob, I'll be honest with you, going into it, I really wasn't quite sure what to expect. I didn't like at all. I'm not just talking about the trailer. It's hard to imagine what Christopher Nolan is going to make something like The Odyssey feel like. What's the tone going to be? What's the visual style going to be? So I went into it pretty much with a mental clean slate. And I loved what I saw. I thought it delivered. I'm so excited for it. Anyway, Rob, you had a chance to see this trailer for The Odyssey. What did you think about it? Things that gave you excitement chills, things that maybe made you concerned. What's your overall impression of it?
I just thought it was beautiful. It looked gorgeous. The cinematography was amazing. I mean, it didn't really tell us anything. I think what it was trying to do, like if you know the story of the Iliad and the Odyssey, you kind of know what's going on. So what I wanted was, how is this movie going to look and feel? What is it going to be like? Is it going to be more fantastical? What I really loved was how down to earth it was. I mean, I felt like I was there. I felt like I was watching like a Terrence Malick trailer for The Thin Red Line or something. Like you're going to be dealing with these incredible, I mean, it made Earth very ethereal. And, when the storm hits, are they going to survive that? Is that boat going to wreck? How did they do that storm in the middle of, for real? Like, did Christopher Nolan decide, okay, there's going to be a really big storm. We're going to just send everybody out there and we're going to go shoot that storm. I mean, again, photorealism is at its finest, verisimilitude at its finest. I mean, and I was wondering, will I like Matt Damon as Odysseus? And very much so. But look at this. I mean, was this shot all under natural light? It's incredible.
Okay,
I was incredible.
I was going to bring that up because famously, Alejandro Inarritu, when he did The Revenant, he famously was 100% dedicated to using no lighting, all natural light, which was a huge pain in the ass because it meant for like some scenes, they literally had a 20-minute window where the lighting was just the way he wanted it to be, and they shot it that way. But when I was looking at this trailer and some of the footage, look, I'm sure he did highest of high-end production because unlike The Revenant, this is also a fantasy film in many ways.
Yes.
But particularly that image you were just talking about, right? It looks like it's just pure natural lighting, and I thought it looked gorgeous.
Man, it's unbelievable. And I just, that's the thing that like you said, it's just a teaser, and knowing the story and having read the epic poems, I can't wait to see this movie now because I wanted to know, like, it does have fantastical creatures and stuff in it. So what was it going to, like, what was the tone of it going to be? And it looks absolutely realistic. And I'm just like, wow, that's pretty amazing. So I can't wait. I mean,
by the side note here too, I've heard a lot of people, and I don't know if this is just people looking for something to complain about, but I've heard a lot of people complaining about the costume design and stuff. And I'm sorry. I looked at this trailer And I thought the costume design looked great. I
Yeah,
really do. Well, you see, John, it's not actually to the period correct. I don't care. I'm not watching a documentary. I
right.
I just personally thought, what did you think about the look of the costume design and everything?
Well, again, they had to. I think that if you're going on a quest, it's a different thing than going into battle. And while there's a lot of people, I've heard the same thing. People are talking about, well, the Greeks wore these kinds of things, but remember, they're traveling. They're not going to battle. So I don't know what I mean, Christopher Nolan knows this. So I don't know, and Ellen Mirojnick, the costume designer, knows this. So I don't know what their philosophy behind it was. But it's so interesting that to me, like you, I'm like, I don't care. Like these guys are getting on a boat, you know. They're going to travel. Like when I travel, I don't put on my three-piece suit, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
thought
unless I'm
anyway.
flying private.
I thought it looked great. I really did. And look, I'm not sitting here saying I think it's the best trailer of the year or anything like that. But I mean, considering I didn't know what to expect, I really enjoyed the trailer. And
Right.
again, what do we say around here all the time, Rob? It's like the job of the trailer is to take your expectation level, no matter how high or how low it is, and bump it up a little bit. That's the job of the trailer. And I got to say, for me, at least, and I can only speak for myself, is that watching that trailer made me more excited to see this film. And that's the highest compliment I can give it. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What did you think about the Odyssey trailer? I thought it looked great. Again, I'm not sitting here saying it's the best trailer of the year, but I thought it was really solid. It did the job. It made me more excited. What's really interesting too, besides the people we did get to see, Matt Damon and Tom Holland, a lot of people we didn't get to see, Robert Pattinson and many others. So I'm sure we're going to be in for a treat when we get the first full real trailer, which is normally the second trailer. But whatever you guys felt about it, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.